How's it going, guys? We're here to check out my skin picks for the week, and we are starting out with the Blackout set by MDE, and we are gonna be looking at this thing, and at first it looks like it's just normal black colored clothing, but if you look a little bit closer, you can see there's kind of like a camo of different shades of black going on. So yeah, it truly is like the Blackout set. Very cool. This, of course, is with the theme of night vision goggles coming in this next week. So yeah, definitely, well, this week I should say. Definitely a very cool looking set. I don't know if Help wants an all dark set like this. It would definitely be really cool. A lot of people would like this for blending in, so we'll just have to see. But with night vision coming in, who knows? Next up, we've got a cool little plumbers set from Algorithm, and it starts out with a cap. So we've got a Zenlabs plumber, and then we've got the hoodie, which also says plumber from Zenlabs. Boom. Up here, we've got a wrench that kind of bends, so I'm not sure about the wrench there since it kind of bends on the female character. We'll just have to see. It's definitely a cool little idea for creation. I think the hammer and the tools on the legs maybe go a little bit better, but that's a really small plunger. Maybe for a sink or something. Nonetheless, it's definitely a cool little set. Love the look of it for sure. Next up, we've got an armor set for you. This is the player set by Odyssey. So first we start up here, and you can see it's got a very kind of like sportsy look, maybe kind of football-y, hockey helmet, hockey kind of look. I don't know. It really looks like a football helmet to me, at least this front part. And then if we look up here, we've got an 8-ball and some kind of like art. Then over here we've got like a weird little rabbit thing. There's a like I don't know, some kind of like maybe a dog chewing on a skeleton dog chewing on the bone. We've got all sorts of little kind of like weird stuff on it. It's definitely a cool set. I like how it has a very like football-y feel with like all the leather pieces and everything. And I think altogether it's definitely a very cool looking armor. Next up, we've got a cool high qual set for you. This one is created by Vitalik. It is the Raid King. And if you take a look at it here, it kind of has like this kind of unique little skull with some dripping paint. We've got chainmail back over here with a little bit of kind of like maybe copper or bronze going on. Back here, we've got the same kind of thing. It looks like a mesh of metal over a sheet of rubber with some, metal over it. It definitely looks like it's been pieced together. And I definitely love the little X through the eye and the like coppery, bronzy crown. Definitely a very awesome look. Next, we got the deployables for you. Starting with this guy right here, we've got a new sheet metal door for you. This is the Viking Skull Guardian door, and it comes in two versions, glowing and not glowing, and obviously the glow part is the eyes. So we'll show that here at night in a second. Of course, with all sheet metal doors, it's the same on both sides. We've got the continuation in the escape jail convict kind of thing from Decap, and we've got the wanted door. So we've got a basic Newman here. He says wanted, and yeah, it's wanted by police. You got this kind of like, it almost looks like a jail cell door. So it's a little bit different from everything we've seen, and I thought it was a unique door to show to you guys. Lastly, with doors, we've got a continuation in the Caution set from Bad Trip. We've got the Caution double door. Don't feed the bears, danger, keep caution, keep away, get out, dead end, etc., etc. So definitely very cool. We'll check it out on both sides. Very, very neat for sure. Now, we've got two other things for you, starting with a water purifier. So this one's like this really clean looking little water purifier made by Jessen. It is the water canister water purifier. And yeah, it's just got this really nice clean look to it. With all the water purifier stuff coming in this week, it could definitely be potential skin, for sure. Then over here with the heater coming up, we've got the heater box. I love this one. Hatchet did an awesome job. It is the electric heater box, and of course it glows, and it glows just like the heater. It's got the little light and everything. So let's go ahead and make it nighttime here. Whoops. There we go. There it is. Boom. So here's this box. Very cool. And then the Viking door. You can see the eyes. Next up, we've got some tools and guns for you guys, starting with this obsidian rock right here. And this one actually has a glow, so we'll go ahead and show all the glowing weapons and tools and stuff at the end. if I don't forget. And yeah, so it's definitely a nice little rock. I don't think I have any kind of like obsidian look or any like really purpley rock like this. So it's definitely a really nice one for sure. Moving on, we've got another rock for you, and this one just kind of has that shiny abalone almost look to it. It's called the S-Cell rock. And yeah, it's definitely a cool one. I can see a lot of people liking this. They always like the kind of like shiny holographic looking stuff. So this is definitely a rock right up the alley of a lot of rust collectors. Next, we've got a hammer for you, and this is going with electronics kind of stuff. We may be getting a radio soon, so we've got the Walkman hammer, and I think this thing is just really cool. It's called the Walkdude, and it's brought to us by Estivo. It's definitely a very creative hammer. Love the look of this one for sure. Next, we've got a tool set for you, and it almost looks like it's made out of moon rocks. It's the Night Farmer's Stone Hatchet and Pickaxe. So you can see right here, and it just kind of has that moon rocky look. And then if we get to the actual pick, you can see there's a moon on it, which is really nice. I really like the pick. I think the detail put into this one just looks really, really nice for the set. And of course, this one actually does have a little bit of a glow, so we'll show that at the end as well. Next, we've got a sword for you, and it is the Bone Spine Sword. Yeah, Spine Sword by Anathan. And this thing is crazy looking. The only thing that sucks is the blade looks flat from the side and not... That just kind of kills the look of it. I wish we could expand past the size of certain models, but hey, it's definitely a very cool sword despite that. Next up, we've got a nice bow from Krov, and this one is this very, very fancy handcrafted bow. It is the laminated recurve, and yeah, this thing is just absolutely beautiful. I love the look of it. We'll go ahead and aim down the sides for you there, do a little twirl. Definitely a very, very beautiful skin. Next, we've got a cool little water pipe for you, and this one is actually made to look after a lot of the radio receiver parts. So this is a handmade radio receiver water pipe shotgun right here. So I love the look of it, the copper wire and everything, and then you've got the PVC pipe. It's just all together, really cobbled together, and fits rust amazingly well. Next, we've got a really cool little pistol for you. It's got this nice little like holographic kind of look to it, but it's in a different design. It almost has this industrial like version of what abalones look like, and I think it's really cool. Aiming down the sides here, you really kind of see it changes up. Whoa, that was weird. Hit the wrong button there, but definitely all together. What in the world? Is the Gold Rush Pump Shotgun by Teddy. Definitely very cool. I love this westerny look. It's got that nice gold on the front, but it definitely has like a little dirt to it. Aiming down the sights, so you kind of got this old studded western look, but nothing too much. I mean, you can't do too much with the shotgun, honestly. But definitely a very cool look for this one, for sure. Oops. Next, we've got... Next, we've got a Python for you, which was supposed to be first here, but for some reason it wouldn't pop in. And this is the Porcelain Python by FaZe. And yeah, I mean, it lives by its name, porcelain. It's got a really fancy, nice look to it, as you can see. Definitely a cool looking Python that we could fit into the existing ones out there. Lastly, we've got, for this set, we've got an SMG for you. And this one's got kind of like a tiki theme to it. It is the Idle SMG by MDemon. And I love this little angry, like, crow face, bird face thing at the edge. Aiming down the sides is just absolutely hilarious. And then we've got some more tiki stuff kind of going on the front. And then on the top right there, I think it's very creative and just really different. Tiki stuff's usually very colorful. So to see this, like, black and white kind of version, it's definitely a very different thing that I think is quite creative. And our last group of weapons here, we've got another SMG for you. This one's a little bit more colorful, and it is the Neon Crush SMG by Trix. Aiming down the sides here, you've got a hazard symbol, and then on here you've got like little wings, there's an eyeball. It's definitely got this very cool punkish look to it, and I love the little hazmat guy right where you slip on in the magazine. Definitely very cool. Love the look of that. Next, we've got a very nice looking MP5. This one is brought to us by Moon. It is the Prestige MP5, and it lives up to the name. It has a very, very fancy regal look to it. Aiming down the sides, so you've got a little bit of kind of fancy iron work, and you can kind of see the different colors. Nothing too exciting there or any kind of colored sights. Definitely a very nice and fancy looking MP5. Next, we've got an AK for you, and it is a continuation in the Monument Memory set. And yeah, we've got the little cargo ship. We've got a hot air balloon. There we go. Lighthouse and the dome and a water tower. And on this side, you can see the APC, the recycler when you aim down the sights. Again, that's a painted red sight, not actual glowing sight, because glowing sights are not available. But it's definitely a very cool looking skin. I love these little details painted on it. Very, very cool. And then, of course, that Wen's wipe. You've got to have that going. Next up, we've got a Bolty. It's a continuation in the pony set, and this time the pony looks quite mad. It's not just vomiting a rainbow. It is like projectile shooting a rainbow at, it looks like a cloud. Poor clouds. But one way or another, everyone loves this goofy set. Aiming down the sights here, you got part of a rainbow and a horseshoe, and yeah, this thing is just ridiculous looking. You gotta love it. Oh, and oh, that was weird. Looks like I found a little bit of a problem there. If we go ahead and look at, you can see the bullets. That's not supposed to be there. So that will definitely need to be fixed. And then we've got two LRs for you lastly. One is a continuation of the Frost Wolf set. This one is without collaboration with any kind of YouTube. It's just Vase continuing his set. So this isn't tied to any particular YouTuber there. Aiming down the sights, you've got that signature Frost Wolf paw. And on the side, you can see the wolf itself, but it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's just the lighting, but I'm having a hard time seeing the wolf, which you guys can probably notice. We've kind of spun around, and most things you can see, so I'm not sure if that was done on purpose to look kind of faded or not, but altogether, definitely a cool addition to the set. I really do love the sight on this one. I don't know why. I just do. And lastly, we've got a LR for you. This one is with the theme of the night vision coming in. It is the Stealth LR from Milo. Aiming down the sights, you've got this kind of very aqua color, which is very different. And altogether, it's just this really nice looking Stealth LR. And I can see a lot of people really liking this, the people who like the tactical stuff. But that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this skin video. Let me know which ones you want to see the most and why. And don't forget to leave your votes for support. And we will see you on Thursday for the update and hopefully whatever skins make it in. Thanks for watching. And lastly, I almost forgot, we've got the glow. So here you go. There's the glow in the obsidian rock. It's very weird and different. I kind of like it. It's very, very different. And then, like I said, on the moon rocks here, we've got the glow on the actual tools, which I thought was quite cool. So, boom. There you go.